Hi, welcome to Blue Flame Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the next 48 hours. So I guess even from when you see this video, it would be the next 48 hours. If you like the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me through the email that is in the description box below. I'm going to go ahead and put the cards down now. Okay, so the messages from here up, air signs, are from your guides and spiritual team who are assisting you on your soul purpose, your soul contract, and to reach your highest potential. The central messages are the most important, so we're going to start with those, are the most emphasized. These messages up top actually create the context for the cards below. So it's giving you a big picture of what's going on in your environment in this kind of current energy snapshot. So we have prosperity as the central energy. Very nice. Prosperity. So there's this kind of money just falling down from heaven. There's this gift or this blessing, or there's this appointed time for things to just kind of open up for you that's kind of being orchestrated by your team and by the divine. And we have deserving. Wow. So they're wanting you to feel deserving of these good things coming in. This blessing and abundance. So it's about self-love. It's about feeling that you deserve to have good things, doing affirmations. They may be wanting you to kind of do some affirmations around, being worthiness. Okay. And then we have claim your power. Claim your power. So not shrinking back, not becoming small to make others comfortable. It's like stepping into your power and being comfortable in your skin. And we have peaceful, tranquility, higher self, peace, evoke. So being at peace with yourself, and these cards kind of, almost, there's the same position. We have this kind of very comfortable in our skin, being very peaceful, connecting with our higher self, not really getting shaken easily. And we have time to shine. Wow. Creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. So it's your time to step into the spotlight. It's your time to shine and not shrink back. That's why that was kind of coming up. Time to kind of show the world who you are and to make the contributions with your gifts, talents, and abilities. We have earth magic, nature, rituals, and charms. So there can be this expression of, you could be stepping into even a new expression of your spirituality, and it's like they're wanting you to be comfortable with it. They're wanting you to allow that to shine. It may be that you had to kind of keep it on the low down, is what I'm picking up. Maybe if you were doing rituals or, but this is a beautiful card. If you look closely at all these kind of elementals and beings in the background. So it may also be just about staying grounded and connecting to the earth as you're going through this kind of transformation and a lot of good things coming in at once, but it may be overwhelming. And it's kind of this reference to staying grounded. And then we have mermaid, embrace, change, transformation, adaptability. Yeah. So even though wonderful things are happening, they're saying, you've got to kind of go with the flow, like water, and, allow things to kind of happen and don't get fearful or don't, grow with your life is what I'm getting. And we have the Page of Cups. So you may feel like a beginner. With this mermaid card, it's kind of like, it's interesting because this is a message for air signs, but it's coming very heavy in water already. But you could kind of feel like a beginner maybe in this emotional arena. Air signs is more in the thought processes and the intellectual, and this is kind of like having to embrace and roll with the emotional changes, okay, or your emotional reaction to the changes, and it may be kind of feeling awkward. Or somebody could be coming towards you with an apology or an offer that's heartfelt, but kind of young and immature, or like emotionally immature. They may not really be taking full responsibility for something if they're like an older adult and they come with a Page of Cups kind of apology. And then we have the family card. So it can be related to family. You may be trying to define your family, who you see as family, or be going through changes in your family. We have a creative endeavor, so you may be getting involved in a creative, or they may want you to. This may be things that are not happening yet, of course. So it's like this creative endeavor is on the table. Somebody may want to you to jump on board with this project. They have this feeling that you'll kind of really work together well. Kind of like-minded people. That's what I'm picking up. And we have remember your past, but stay present. So this can be drawing upon all your experiences, but not dwelling on them and not allowing them to keep you held in limiting beliefs. This can also be a reference to remembering past lives, remembering what you already know. Okay, but staying present, not getting so caught up in it that you lose that kind of magic of being in the moment. Then we have manifest. Wow. Dreams, journal, moon, sleep. So, paying attention to your dreams, writing them down or voice recording them, understanding how the moon cycles affect you and capitalizing off of those to manifest your dreams, to manifest the things that you want, okay? And we have fairy magic. So interesting that that's coming, alongside this earth magic card. So something definitely with these kind of earth-based rituals and respectfully working with the fairies to achieve your goals. The elementals want to assist you, okay? And so there is this kind of energy of them taking notice of you, and they're wanting you to kind of work respectfully with them. Interesting. And then we have embrace your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. So very lighthearted, this is an ancestor card, so it can be this kind of literal reference, embrace your inner gypsy, but it can also be, embracing that eccentric or that side of you that is closely connected to your ancestors in terms of dance or cultural dance. And that can actually move energies. Movement, what I'm getting. So there's all different ways of releasing energies that we need to release on a regular basis, and moving energies, negative energies with this body movement is what I'm getting. We have Poseidon. It's a beautiful card. Emotions are intense. Be cautious of how you treat others. So, it can be a challenge sometimes, especially if emotions are intense, for air signs to, it may be some guidance to soften the way you speak to others, because you can be very honest and direct. People can depend on you for saying things straight. They don't have to guess where they stand with you. But in a certain situation, emotions are intense, so it's like there's a lot of cup references over here. There could be kind of a less mature water sign. That could be another energy that's there. And there's just saying be cautious. If you're under a lot of stress or you're very busy, be cautious of how you treat others. We have, some great news. We have a reason to celebrate. Okay, we have like-minded people coming together, unified in purpose, which was coming through with this family card. So it can be, a work-related thing, or it can be literally a family, okay, working together, on any level, working on a project or working together just in a unified manner in the home. And we have trust. Okay? So you're stepping into a new season or a new cycle is what I'm getting, and they're wanting you to kind of trust that you're not alone, trust that you're being guided, even though the water looks a little bit stormy and it's a bit foggy. We have letting go. So you may need to release a person or circumstances or energies or patterns in your life. She's kind of losing control of the situation. She's trying to keep these dogs under control. They're breaking loose, and there's just this looping in and out. It's kind of to me, it's kind of like a karmic cycle kind of card. And they're saying let go of the leashes and allow, or let go of something, it's like so that you don't have this kind of same pattern repeating over and over again. And then we have truth is unfolding, enlightenment. So there may be a situation where somebody has been deceptive or has shown a false face, or, there's just a truth that's been under the surface that is kind of unfolding in the right time. It's not being forced. It's like a natural evolution of the situation. And we have create, dynamic, inspiring energy and gifts. So they're kind of saying this way to kind of wait out. It may be difficult to be patient and wait out this kind of truth. And it may be difficult to be releasing these kind of old energies. And they're saying a way to manage that is to create. Managing that, managing those energies of maybe being anxious for things to happen quicker. It's like get tapped into your creative abilities and talents and make something, okay? And we have Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. Well, 555. So you're manifesting money and income, but it came as a result of this intersection of difficult transformation, it's like transition with drama, and it's like you come out like a champ manifesting money and income. So very satisfying to have that kind of come together in that way. So this can be something that's coming up on the horizon. You're waiting for this whole thing, and you're waiting for this truth to come out. You're kind of trying to let go of energies, and we have this trusting, your spiritual team. You get busy on something creative and boom, in comes some kind of opportunity. Hard earned is what I'm getting, but, coming at just the right timing. And we have take time out. So it's like now you get to rest and recharge. But it's like getting your energy up for the next thing. For whatever this opportunity is that came in. And we have, I pulled 2 by accident, so we'll just go ahead and read them. The starfish, trust your instincts. So if you're uncomfortable about something, you're going to want to pay attention to that. If you feel this kind of confidence to step into something and be bold, go ahead and do that. There's this kind of trusting yourself. The sand dollar, prosperity is within reach. That is awesome. Sand dollar. I love sand dollars, by the way. So there is this prosperity within reach. So it's like this spiritual alignment, allowing it to happen. Can be closing out, like letting go. Because we have 555 on this sigil, and we have this 3 dogs in this card. Okay, that she's having to kind of let go of. So it can be these challenging, dramatic kind of energies around you, and so it's like it's setting the stage for this prosperity to come in, and bam, there it is, 10 of Pentacles. So that is long-term stability. That's a lot of abundance, almost like abundance in every realm. So we're going to move to the bottom messages here, air signs. So we have distance, barriers, separation, and space. Very Aquarius feeling card, actually. And we have an Aquarius card right here with the star. And then we have clarity, honesty, intention, and truth. It's almost like getting some distance from the situation brings clarity and brings the truth in. So it's like by creating and distracting yourself with something productive that's edifying for you, it actually brings this kind of, it brings the truth in, but it also brings you into the spotlight. and brings healing. Okay, somebody notices your gifts, talents, and abilities, and like you're starting to shine. People are starting to notice it. Just kind of ironic. And again, we have like a 5 of Wands, which can kind of be like this Trinket 5 energy of like difficult people, strife, drama, competition. Okay, kind of petty energies, lower vibrational energies. Well, guess what? Bam, brings in the money. So again, that's what we're seeing exactly here with this Trinket 5 energy, is that the challenge brings in the reward. You persevering in these challenging circumstances. It's coming with the Hierophant and the Hangman. Okay, so Hierophant can be a Taurus, or it can also be this kind of person who comes in and brings structure and order to a situation. So there can be this like strife, drama, competition, chaos, and then somebody comes in and brings order. Okay? Or this can be kind of an institution or, a religious structure that is coming in to bring order to a situation, or maybe even a Taurus who's coming in, who's a business person, who is experienced and coming in with an opportunity that's divinely aligned, because we have these kind of spiritual references of the hand of the divine handing this kind of money or this potential to someone. And then we have the Hangman. So it could have been a long time coming. Things have been in a stalemate. Things have been in this kind of stagnant situation. And all of a sudden, it can even be that this energy of the 5 of Wands kept things in this stagnant energy because people did not want to see you succeed or were competing with you. Okay, and then, so what I'm getting here, because these align with these upper messages, remember, these are the big picture. It kind of goes across lines. It doesn't have to go straight down. But we do see this kind of good news coming in. And being backed by this kind of elemental energy, this creative endeavor. So there can be people who are jealous or who were competing for the same position with the 5 of Wands. And so they were kind of holding things up for you. And then we have spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, unity. Wow. So I just wanted to look under here. So we have these golden opportunities. Yeah, there's this energy kind of generated. You being comfortable in your own skin, expressing yourself spiritually in the way that liberates you, makes you feel free. And it creates this kind of energy for somebody to come in, a deep love, 2 people coming together, being divinely guided. We have one day, someday, somewhere, another time. There could have been something that felt like a missed opportunity. You could have met somebody, air signs, that really struck you as somebody special, but it wasn't good timing. One or the other could have been in a relationship already or a commitment. And so there's almost like one day, well, that day arrives. There's this coming together of soulmates. And we have, now we have the Knight of Cups. So it can be they just kind of admired you from afar or kind of let on a little bit that they like you. And now they kind of up their offer. They're more confident that you feel the same way maybe. But they come with this offer and can be an apology. I always say that. But with the connection card, I'm inclined to think love. And then we have the Chariot. So it can be a Cancer. But it can also just be this forward movement in your life. It's a very empowering connection, very divinely guided to push you out of this stalemate energy. Okay? It's like something about the way that they communicate with you and what they bring to your life liberates you. And you get this kind of balance in your life again of this masculine and feminine energy. Things are kind of under control. You feel in control of your life. You feel able to make good decisions. It's coming with the King of Swords. So this can be you. Okay? This can be you, air signs, and it can be... Oh, interesting. It's the first time I'm seeing this kind of face up in the clouds. Watch, it's almost like a guide. Being divinely guided. It's like this angelic presence or guides. And we have the King of Swords. So King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this kind of energy of a lawyer, neutral, dealing with the facts, not getting caught up in emotional responses, being very fair, very intellectual. So this person could just bring this sober truth, but it actually just really works for you. Or if it's you, this could be kind of the result, this kind of very confident energy, ready to step out. They bring this, what they bring to your life, this soulmate, is this confidence to take chances again, confidence to even love again, taking a leap of faith. Okay. And, and a King of Swords by nature is not really doing that. He's not a leap of faith kind of person. He's really more of a calculate all of the potentials and then make a very logical decision. But there's some kind of something that happens in the process of these two people coming together. It's coming with justice. So can be a Libra. So if you're a Libra, or it can be another air sign kind of coming into your life. But they're very fair. And there's this balancing of scales, things being made right. So the very presence of this person in your life can be bringing this kind of sense of justice. Okay, this blessing that's actually fair. It's what's fair according to the universe, that kind of thing. Can be a legal situation as well, but I would say it would be favorable if that's the case, very favorable. And we have this kind of Nine of Wands. So you can be feeling a bit, I don't know, it's like something could trigger you, or you can be feeling a kind of a bit overwhelmed or not sure if you trust. You could be, you could have some stuff that just needs to clear from past experiences. All these battles, and you may not have allowed all the emotions to surface. You may just need to do a little bit of inner healing work, clearing energies, with crystals and meditation, to clear any blockages in the chakra from past experiences. And then we have the Lust card. Okay, so intensity, sexual energy, non-committal. And then it's coming with memories, bittersweet, dwelling, reminiscing. That can be what this is. It's like triggering this past memory of somebody who wasn't all there for you, who didn't show up for you. And you may have really, had a lot of memories with them, a long history. But it's part of these challenges that bring in your prosperity. It's like something that helped you learn lessons that were necessary for success, for loving yourself, and for knowing how to kind of get things moving in your life. But it's like a hard way. It's hard lessons, that 555. So it can be that you're looking to the past, and it may not be such a great idea. Even in this card, he's looking back. And guarding himself, being a little bit too guarded. Actually, the Fool with this kind of guarded card do not really match. It's like part of you, they inspire you to want to change and be more carefree, but you're having a hard time shaking some old energies. You may be afraid of getting hurt again. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So divinely aligned circumstances, destined events that are going to work in your favor. It's a time of blessing. So that may be why you're reflecting on the past, or somebody, in your past history that may be from where you're from. I'm picking that up from the city scape. It's like, remembering your roots or something. But it's somebody that was just toxic. I mean, they could have been a Capricorn, in which case none of the negative associations apply. It's just simply a Capricorn. But, this can be somebody who made you feel tied and bound. You're looking back on it, like maybe reminiscing, like in hindsight, it seemed great. But here, it's telling a different story, that, this person made you feel chained, or vice versa. Your energies together just didn't work, didn't bring out the best in each other. Okay, something kind of toxic, somebody very controlling, or somebody with addictions even. It could be sexual addiction with this non-committal lust card. That's what I'm picking up. Okay? And then we have the Princess of Wands. So Page of Wands energy. Somebody could be coming back wanting to, hook up. It's kind of like a non-committal energy still to pull you back into this toxic sexual energy. That's what I'm picking up. And it's almost going to just sabotage this Wheel of Fortune, so be careful. We have the Hangman. Put you back in the Hangman. Look at that. Get you back in stagnancy. Get you back in this, unable to go forward, just kind of stuck energy. Stalemate. Again, so I'm seeing something kind of repeating here. And they could have been the one who was bringing in the strife, drama, and competition with third parties. I mean, I'm not seeing that, but, and I want to say this did come out reversed, and I just put them upright regardless and kind of make a mental note because I go with the whole section of cards to see the, but, with this reversed, there was no equal give and take, okay? There could have just been an imbalance. You were doing all the giving, or this can be a card of giving to two. Sometimes, I'm not saying for sure. Can be your desire to have equal give and take, but you're just not going to get it from this Devil, Princess of Wands. I mean, that's just a very in and out energy, player energy. In the shadow side, which is what we're seeing with the Devil. I want to make that clear. It's not something about fire signs per se. And then we have Four of Cups. So boredom, dissatisfaction. It wasn't able to give you what you needed then. It still can't. Okay, that's what I think the message is. Why? Because there's been no evolution. Okay? There's been no evolution with this energy. It's an old stuck energy. It's an old story, an old narrative that was not working for you before. It's not going to work again. And, even these attempts to kind of take a trip down memory lane, but the core of the situation is that it was a lust-filled kind of relationship, or they have this kind of, one of you has this kind of energy that is toxic, too focused on sexual things, not focused on other things in life that are valuable. Okay, over focus on that. So going through the outgoing energies, air signs, we have achievement. So you have this kind of potential, and I would capitalize off it and not allow some toxic energy to rob you of that opportunity. We have meditation, so stay centered and have those have that help you see things clearly, slow you down a little bit so you don't make hasty decisions regarding people and opportunities, like not getting caught up in the moment and going off on a rendezvous with somebody who was toxic for you before. We have aspire higher. Go higher than this experience. This was like shooting below what spirit wants for you. We have intuition and manifestation. So you have this incredible intuitive ability, and they're wanting you to use it to get clear on what you want and bring it into being. Partner with your spiritual team, bringing heaven to earth, seeing it materialize. Yeah, we have commitment underneath that. Manifest a commitment, a real commitment. That person's signing a contract, it's like somebody who's much more serious about you. And by doing that, you bring increase. There's this kind of milestone in your career with a lot of happy success. All right. So a lot of things kind of centered around friendships around you, people who are life-giving, kind of a soul tribe who are reinforcing your life purpose. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. I would just say with one more card that there is this kind of potential for somebody to bring a burden. That's the only reason why I'm pointing this out. So you're not going to want to entertain this energy that could take away your wheel, take part of your wheel of fortune and bring a heavy burden for you. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there for you, air signs. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.